The table shows three values of x and their corresponding values of y, where s is a constant. There is a linear relationship between x and y. Which of the following equations represents this relationship? Okay, when I go over the answer choices, in each answer choice, I have a linear equation in standard form. That is, we have a x term and y term on one side of the equation, constant on the other side of the equation in all the answer choices. Okay, what we can plan is we can get the linear equation which represents the relationship between x and y in slope-intercept form. That is, y equals to mx positive b. Once we get the equation in slope-intercept form, it can be converted to standard form so that we can get the correct answer choice over here. Okay, now to get the equation in slope-intercept form, we need the slope and y-intercept. That is the value of m and b. Okay, to get the slope, let's consider the 2 points in the table we have over here. Let me consider the first point over here as x1, y1, and the second point as x2, y2. And when we know the 2 points, we have a formula to get the slope of a linear equation. The formula is m equals to y2 negative y1 over x2 negative x1. Okay, m equals to, here the value of y2 is 21 and y1 is 24. Then we get 21 negative 24. Let's plug in the values for x2 and x1. x2 is negative s, we can take this negative sign, and x1 is negative 2s. Okay, then we have m equals to, when I simplify this one, I'm getting negative 3 over negative s. Negative times negative is positive 2s. Okay, m equals to negative 3 over, when I combine negative s and positive s, I'm just getting s. Okay, here I got the slope. Now let's write the equation in slope-intercept form. That is, y equals to mx positive b. Okay, here we can plug in this one for m over here. That is a slope negative 3 over s times x positive b. Okay, still we need to get the value of b. That is y-intercept. To get the value of b, we have to plug in one of the points from the table into this equation. Let me consider the third point over here. X coordinate is s, y coordinate is 15. Let's plug in this y coordinate 15 for y over here. Let me do it. Negative 3 over s. Let's plug in this x coordinate s for x over here. Positive b. This s and s will cancel out. I am getting 15 equals to negative 3 positive b. Let's add 3 to both sides. When I do so, negative 3 positive 3 will cancel out. I am getting 18 on the left side. On the right side, we have b. Here I got the y-intercept, that is the value of the constant b. Let's plug in this 18 for b over here. Then this equation will become y equals to negative 3 over s times x positive 18. Okay, here I got the equation which represents the linear relationship between x and y in slope-intercept form. As I said earlier, in the given answer choices, we have the equation in standard form. That is, we have to get x term and y term on the left side, a constant on the right side. Okay, now let's get rid of this s in denominator over here. For that, we have to multiply both sides of this equation by s. Then we get sy equals to s times negative 3 over s times x positive 18. Okay, sy equals to, we can distribute this s to this one and this one. Then I'm getting s times negative 3 over s times x positive. S times 18 is 18s. Okay, here this s and s will cancel out. Then we have sy equals to negative 3x positive 18s. Let me add 3x to both sides of this equation. When I do so, this negative 3x positive 3x will cancel out. Then we can write this stuff on the left side as 3x positive sy equals to 18s. Here I got the equation in standard form. We find this equation in answer choice B. The correct answer choice for this question is B.